So if you're into flipping soulful samples into hip-hop beats, this is the bundle that you need. We're going to show you exactly why that's the case. So let's get straight to it. What's up? It's your boy Tommaso
and Alessandro.
And today we're here to show you our Soul Bundle, which consists of 14 total sample packs with 152 compositions plus stamps. There's different sample pack series that's part of the Soul Bundle. One of them is the Soul Child Bundle. The idea behind that series was to create basically full songs with different sections and all live instruments. So you have like strings and horns and bass and guitar and all kinds of different things.
90% of the pack is actual instruments.
Is live instruments. As you can see, this is one sample and it has 20 stems in there. So let's get into the music, and this is off Soul Child Volume 3. Let's go.
Every sample is just full of nuggets that you can sample, like a little lick here, a little like flute riff there.
Yeah, and this one is 2 minutes plus, and I think this is one of the shorter samples. There's samples in there that are like 4 minutes and have like 2 guitar solos. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and definitely a lot of stuff that you can sample and turn into dope beats. So the next joint we're going to play you is called Red Carpet, and it's of our Soul Child Sample Pack Volume 1. It's actually the joint that started the whole series off, and funnily it got picked up by Russ, and he used that for a song titled Oasis. Another fun fact, it was released 2 years ago on my birthday, so that was kind of cool. So let's play that joint.
So the idea behind the Soul Echoes sample pack was to take the essence of the Soul Child series and condense it a little bit. Because if you go to whosampled.com and you check the songs that producers sample, the old soul records, they're like 7-minute songs, and then there's this 15-second snippet that, you know, got sampled for a record. And that was the idea behind that pack, to create those little moments that producers end up sampling. So it's a lot more plug and play, I'd say. Let's just take a listen to this one.
This one's called Nobody But You. Again, you have live piano, guitar,
choir,
bass, horns. So it's, you know, again, all live instruments. Okay, so let's get into the Rich Forever series, which is obviously inspired by Rick Ross. This is the, I guess, our personal favorite from Rich Forever Volume 1. It's called No Splits, so check it out.
One thing that we did here that we don't do in the other packs is we already use like pre-chopped elements to give it more of a hip-hop vibe, you know, like this for example. that was supposed to sound like chops that you would like trigger on an MPC or something.
But the piano is you playing piano.
Yes, it's
and the vocals is you singing, right?
Yes, yes. So it's stuff that we did, but it's already like chopped and arranged in a way where it already sounds a bit more hip hop, soul samples, but it's already taken a step further.
So as you may know, we started off our career making beats and, you know, producing tracks for artists, and we still do that. But at this point, the sample pack game has definitely taken over our world and our business. When we originally started that, we were working a lot with the homie Dreamlife Beats. Shout out to Dreamlife. He was actually the one that got into sample creation first, and it kind of intrigued us, and we wanted to get into this as well. And so when we started making samples, we would do collab packs with him. One of them is the Magic Ride series, which consists of 2 packs. This is of Magic Ride Volume 2, and the sample is called One Day. So very smooth stuff in there, dope stuff to chop up and sample.
Yeah.
And there's another series that we did in collaboration with Dreamlife. That's called Lavish Bastards.
We actually flew out to New York.
We actually, yeah, exactly, produced this in Manhattan, in the studio together with Dreamlife in 2018. So when we created those, we had a Fender Rhodes piano in the studio, and he was just going crazy on the keys. And the idea was to just have the Rhodes, the bass line, and then just some very minor synth stuff and a little, you know, saxophone line here and there.
It's very minimalistic.
So it's very minimalistic, but it gives you a nice starting point. So this is one joint that's called Flashing Lights, and this was used by Coda the Friend on his track Go Brooklyn. Funny that they used this joint that we created in New York for a track called Go Brooklyn. And it's actually produced by Static Selector, so it doesn't get much more New York than that. Check it out. So we're not trying to make this video 25 minutes long, but there's just too much dope stuff in here to show you. Last but not least, the Millionaire Mindset sample pack, which is basically the successor of the Rich Forever series. So you still have those opulent instrumentations, the lush chords and all of that stuff, but it's all sounding like money. Yeah. And you know, that was the concept behind this. Again, a lot of live instrumentation, and this is one of our favorite joints called Money Game. Check it out. Can't deny the Marvin Gaye influence there. So I hope you enjoyed this little presentation. As you could tell by the demos, there's a lot of dope stuff in there. Again, it's 14 sample packs, 152 compositions plus stamps in there, 100% royalty free. You know, the quality is undeniable. Your favorite producers and a lot of your favorite artists have been sampling and using these joints, from Young Boy Never Broke Again to Russ, Coda the Friend, Ruben Vincent, Joyner Lucas. Right now you can get this bundle on a discount for just 97 bucks. The usual price is 149, which is still a great deal, because technically you're not paying $1 for a single sample that's in there. Make sure you check that out if you're into soulful samples and flipping those into dope beats.
Yeah.
Definitely can't go wrong with that bundle. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace.